What's going on, guys? My name is Oreo Token, and today we're talking about a Warmind cell on the Warlock that is using the Hawkmoon. I find that the Hawkmoon is extremely good at this build, so let's see what it can do. Let's see how the Hawkmoon can go in and make Warmind cells, and let's see how strong it actually is. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's look at the two options that we're going to be looking at in this video with the Hawkmoon to create Warmind cells. The reason why I made this video is because as the 7 Seraph weapons are sunsetting, we are going to need to find ways to create Warmind cells coming in the future. So I feel like this is a good way to start off, and Warlock is a good one to start with because it has a lot of different options. So the main focal point we have here is our Hawkmoon and our chromatic fire. Most importantly, the chromatic fire. We are pairing these two because with the kinetic precision final blows, you are able to create an explosion, basically dragonfly, the same element type as your subclass. We're using solar as our subclass. What this means is, looking at our mod Wrath of Rasputin, solar splash damage final blows have a chance to create Warmind cells. So what we're doing is we're creating solar splash damage with chromatic fire using Hawkmoon with precision kills to create Warmind cells. In addition to that, we are going to be using the Ikilos sniper as the first build, which also creates Warmind cells per kill. And we'll be using the Code Duello, which is the new rocket launcher in this new season. Love the rolls we have on it. Surplus is great. Frenzy is also really cool too. So let's kind of see what we can do with that build going forward. So the goal of this build is to use the mods we have, Anti-Barrier Sniper and the Unstoppable Hand Cannon, and pair it with some Warmind cell mods like Wrath of Rasputin to see if we can create a build that would go through this season but also could last past this season. So looking at what we have our Hawkmoon, which is making Warmind cells from the elemental explosion from primary headshot precision kills. As you see here, the Hawkmoon also is really good at chunking through yellow bars as well, which really makes it almost like you're running two specials, but you're also running a primary. So this is a really good sequence right here where you can see after each shot, I almost have to pace my shot so the elemental explosion can happen to create the Warmind cells. After that, I go back in, finish the Warmind cell off with the sniper rifle, and continue going on there. You can see the headshots are creating war explosions that are basically what Wrath of Rasputin works off of. Its solar explosion kills spawns a Warmind cell. So it really, really helps when the enemies are bunched up, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. You see, I have a Warmind cell in the background, so you could pair this with other Warmind cell mods that you could protect yourself with if you really wanted to, but you don't necessarily have to. You can use Warmind cells strictly for slaying out. Alright, looking at our second build, we're doing the same basic thing, but the only thing we're switching out is we're going to be using our Ikilos SMG. This is another way we can use our Ikilos weapons to create Warmind cells, but if you look at our artifact, there's different things in here like Anti-Barrier Sniper, which we talked about earlier. We want to get rid of the Anti-Barrier and use Unstoppable and Overload. So we're going to use a SMG for Overload. Unstoppable, we will use our Hand Cannon with our Chromatic Fire. And that's going to be how we're going to pair all those things together as we go forward. So let's take a look at the build and see what we got. Alright, so same thing as before with this build. We're going to be using the Hawkmoon, and the reason really why we use the Hawkmoon is A, it's exotic, it will not sunset. B, it is easy to get precision kills with the exotic hand cannon, and you can still get precision kills with this hand cannon against yellow bars because it does all that damage on the final blow after getting headshots. So you really, really want to get headshots with this weapon. Pairing with that, we have the Ikilos SMG, and the best part about this is A, it's probably one of the best SMGs in the game. B, it has overload, which is also good for endgame content where you're really looking at staggering bosses with the different champion modifiers on there. And it makes Warmind cells. So those combinations mixed together really makes this a prime time weapon choice to use. So right there you saw that 37,000 damage was a precision kill with the Hawkmoon. You can't get that with another primary weapon. Also, to use this build you need to have a primary or kinetic weapon to make elemental damage. So that's the reason why I went with a hand cannon in my primary spot. I would have done an SMG, but you really have to hit almost every shot to get an SMG to land precision damage all the time. So that's how this build starts off. So I'm going to leave some background footage here just of, the build, how many Warmind cells you can make, and this is just in the Lost Sector over on the Cosmodrome. It's a really fun place to actually go through and kind of kill things, just in general. It has a high enemy density, and that's a really good place to kind of go out and test out your builds and stuff like that, now that the tribute hall is gone. But really look out for the Hawkmoon. You can still farm for the Hawkmoon right now. That is a great opportunity to go get a role that you like. PvP or PvE, it is up to you, so go ahead and try to go grab one. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping here and listening to this and watching this video. Really appreciate it. If you liked what you hear today, please hit that like button. Don't feel bad to hit the subscribe button. I try to make a video as much as I can when I'm not streaming, so anything that's kind of cool that comes out there that could be useful for the upcoming seasons, I try to at least make a video about. So that's on the play. We have a couple more videos coming up for the season. Obviously, there's a lot that has really hit since the season started with the exotic quest and then the exotic weapon and its catalyst, which is broken, by the way. So there's a lot of cool stuff to go over, but we do have some more videos on deck. I do stream on Twitch, usually weeknights from Monday through Thursday from 7 p.m. Eastern to 10. So come on, stop by. Anything from Destiny, go play some Outriders, some city builder games, so on and so forth. So stop on by, and we have a good time out there. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.